Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be on the hunt for yarrow. Yarrow is another plant that grows here in our property. And as I'm just passing by, I just want to share the beauty here. You can see from the other video that I made about the Saskatoon berries. Yeah, I can see how lovely this is, the second patch that we have. And actually we have quite some yarrow here. It's still the beginning of the season, not so much, but I can still see some, and I have been able to pick some for use. I'm just gonna walk a little bit here just to show you. See, we have some over there, and then let's see. This is another area where I could easily find lots of yarrow. Yeah, you can see they're still coming, and at this stage they are still young. They don't have flowers yet. Yarrow is one of the plant that has beautiful flowers. It comes in different colors. Some are pink. What we have here mainly is those that white flowered ones in our property. So yarrow is very, very helpful. I've been able to use it for my children to address fevers when they have colds. And I have really found out that it's really, really effective for fever. If they, like when the baby was having high temperature, when I give her a little tea of yarrow, it quickly brought the fever down. So it's one of the beautiful plants to have around and to keep in our medicine cabinets or our first aid cabinet. Because with children, anything can happen, though with adults, we do get ill. So I'll just get closer so that you can get a good picture of how it looks like. This is fan looking. So this is this one that looks like a fan. Okay, these are the leaves, like fan. Okay, it's almost like, if you know the carrot plant, almost similar to how the carrot plant looks like. Yeah, just the appearance of the leaves. So as it grows in the center, it's gonna grow taller than this, and then it will have flowers. Those flowers are whitish. They come looking like a bundle. They're whitish, what we have in our property, and some do have ones that look pink. I don't know if there's red ones, but I've seen the pink ones in addition to the white ones. All right, so those are the few identifying factors. Maybe when it's, oh, actually, that's a neat thing that I can show you, a dry one that was here last year. You can see here, this is a dried one. So I guess it has seeded itself close by here. So those young ones, they're coming from this one. So you can see now those flowers, they will look white as opposed to now they have dried. Okay, so it can grow taller than what you have seen beside this one. Okay, and this ahead of it will look whitish. Okay, so that's yarrow. Yarrow has become one of my favorite plants because it's really, really useful. It can stop bleeding. You know, those are some of the characters of its healing properties, and it also useful for things like swelling, for sprains. It's antibacterial, antifungal as well. So it promotes healing really quickly. That means if you have a cut that is deep, you wouldn't want to use yarrow as a cover, as a wash, or as a poultice, because it's going to close up the wound really quick. So you don't want a quick healing, because you want healing to happen inside out slowly. But I guess if you just use for washing, just be cautious how you use it, so that it doesn't close an infection or dirt inside the wound. So the wound will really need to be cleaned properly. So in addition to those things that I have addressed, yarrow is edible. You can eat the leaves, you can cook them. I just walk around and pick one or few leaves just to eat them. Um, it doesn't have any bitter taste. The leaves are just mild to the taste. And the tea, I really like it. It has its flavor. I'm not sure if I could say earthy. Yes, it has its nice flavor, especially when it's from the dried leaves. I like that. So over winter, That's what I used for the kids when they had colds. So yeah, in addition to that, it can also help in menstrual problems for ladies and girls. If there's excessive bleeding or cramping, it will help to normalize the situation, and also tones the muscles after childbirth, the uterine muscles after childbirth, reducing cramping, and it also prevents excessive bleeding that is not needed. You can also make tea and use this as a mouthwash or a gargle, especially if you have dental problems like pain. It can reduce inflammation and just reduce pain. Teeth are some of those areas that when they are not well, it can cause a lot of pain to the body. So that is what you can use yarrow for. So you can use it as a tea, as a tincture, as an oil, yes, and even just eating the leaves, or as a poultice if you happen to have quite a lot of leaves, because as you can see, the leaves are small, but you can gather them. We do gather them because the more you gather, the more they appear. So that's what we'll be doing throughout the season to save for use later. But my personal experience is the fact that I have used it for colds, for babies, even when my little one was very young, maybe 3 months. I used the tea. It's quite tolerable. Okay, so that's about it with yarrow. Bye for now.